In this lesson, I'll show you how to evaluate expressions with absolute values. The absolute value of a real number, let's say a, denoted as these two bars with the a in the middle, is the distance from 0 to that number a on the number line. With that being said, question number 1 reads, find each absolute value or combination of absolute values. Starting with question A, we have 5 as our number. It's already positive. So the distance from 0 to this positive number 5 is still 5. That's our answer. For question B, we have negative 9 as our number. The distance from negative 9 to 0 in magnitude is 9. So we get 9. Next, we have the absolute of 3 minus 7. You want to treat these absolute bars for expressions with 2 or more terms just as you would treat brackets. So let's evaluate what's inside here. We have 3 minus 7, that's negative 4, and the absolute value of negative 4 is positive 4. Once again, minus 4 plus 7 is positive 3. With this negative on the outside, we have our answer as negative 3. In question E, we have negative and the absolutes around 7 minus 21. That's equal to negative 14. The absolute of negative 14 is positive 14, and then multiplying it by this negative makes it negative 14. We have 19 minus 13, which is positive 6, and then this negative on the outside makes that negative 6. Minus 14 minus 6 gives us minus 20. In question number 2, they ask, write the expressions without absolute value bars. So we have the absolute of 1 minus the square root of 2. If I evaluate 1 minus the square root of 2 on my calculator, I get a negative number, and I'll show you that. I end up with negative 0.4142. My job is to reorient these terms so that when I evaluate them, I get the magnitude of this number. In other words, this number in its positive version. What I will do is take the square root of 2 and minus it by 1. Let's see what happens if I do that. The square root of 2 minus 1 gives us the number that I just found, but in its positive form. In question B, we have pi minus 3. Now, if I evaluate pi minus 3 on my calculator, I'll end up with a positive number. So I don't need to change the orientation of any of these terms. I can just rewrite it as pi minus 3 because that will give me a positive number. And so there you have it. 2 examples on how to evaluate expressions with absolute values.